Starts.
Respected chair of the keynote session of First International Conference on Business, Global Business, Entrepreneurship and Creative Industry 2016, Professor Dato Dr. Se Musa Se Omar, Professor Dato Dr. Muhammad Azmi Muhammad Noor, Advisor, University of Kuala Lumpur, Professor Engineer Mafzal Ahmed, Dean Faculty of Sciences and Engineering, Port City International University, Bangladesh, Dean Has Burhanuddin Rajji, Owner and Managing Director, Less Compact Production, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and Dr. Zenius Umar, Vice Mayor, Primam, West Sumatra, Indonesia. Dear participants and audience, Assalamu alaikum, and a very good morning to all of you. This is Dr. Nazrul Islam from Bangladesh. I am going to talk about the development of entrepreneurship in Bangladesh. Entrepreneurship and economic development are interlinked. So the entrepreneurial development process is significant in economic development of a country like Bangladesh. An entrepreneur is the key factor here in this development process. Whatever be the form of economic and political setup of a country, entrepreneurship is indispensable for the economic development of that country. Bangladesh inherited a shattered economy after the independence in 1971. Mills and factories were closed down, agricultural production was interrupted, and infrastructural facilities like roads, bridges, railways, power transmission lines, telephone network, gas pipelines were broken down by the war. Because of the political commitment and the exodus of non-Bengali owners, mills, factories and banks were taken over by the government and nationalized those institutions immediately. Within a few years after the independence, the government policy was changed and the role of private sector was given due importance. As a result, the disinvestment and denationalization policies have facilitated the ownership of large, medium and small industrial and commercial enterprises by Bangladeshi entrepreneurs. However, the nature and the size of the public sector continued to dominate and subsequently promoted to the development of state-owned entrepreneurship in the country. Dear audience, the government, however, brought changes in trade and industrial policies alongside the monetary and exchange rate policies. Import controls were considerably relaxed to reduce the level of protection, thus encouraging efficiency in resource allocation and promotion of competitive abilities of domestic industries. Wide-ranging economic reforms have restored confidence among the entrepreneurs and induced prospective and potential entrepreneurs to come forward and set up new businesses. Industrial policies also adopted in different years attempted to create an investment-friendly atmosphere and encouraged entrepreneurship development in Bangladesh. Dear participants, in the absence of the developed stock market and in a situation when private individuals had little capacity to accumulate capital, at that situation, institutional sources of finance such as Bangladesh Shilpo Rin, Bangladesh Shilpo Bank and Investment Corporation of Bangladesh acted as prime movers for industrial development in Bangladesh. Most of the entrepreneurs at that time were financed by these financial institutions. However, at present, situation has already been changed. Nationalized commercial banks and private banks have also stepped into industrial financing. Many entrepreneurs can now also mobilize capital from the stock market. Besides, the Bangladesh Small and Cottage Industries Corporation, BSIC, under its different programs, has so far facilitated to create hundreds of thousands of entrepreneurs engaging in a small businesses. BSIC industrial estates and export processing zone authorities have also provided a large number of entrepreneurs with infrastructural facilities, including land for industrial location, water, power, sewerage, gas, telephone, and counseling services and warehousing facilities. In Bangladesh, quite a number of entrepreneurial ventures have been the creation of corporate spin-offs. Ready-made garment industry has been the creation of spin-offs, and now this industry is earning the lion's share of export revenue of Bangladesh. Similarly, many chemical engineers started their career in the Chemical Industries Corporation and ultimately left their jobs and started new chemical and pharmaceutical enterprises. A special group of entrepreneurs identified technically as entrepreneurs created new products and processes within large organizations. They created new products within their innovative and inventive ideas as entrepreneurs. Dear audience, state patronage plays a significant role in the growth of entrepreneurship in Bangladesh. The elite of the society belonging to the defense forces, civil bureaucracy, and different chambers and trade bodies, as well as bankers, politicians, doctors, contractors, turned into successful entrepreneurs in Bangladesh under the state patronage. Public policy favored the growth of such entrepreneurs in the country. A host of banks, insurance companies, and buying houses had also developed under such entrepreneurship. The Dholaikal case in Bangladesh is an example of emulating entrepreneurship that matches the experience of countries like Japan, Hong Kong, and Taiwan in the growth of entrepreneurship during the early years of economic development. Gradually, the emulative capability of local entrepreneurs helped indigenous technology to flourish and facilitated the growth of entrepreneurship. The light engineering workshops and servicing units located in the Dholaikal area of Old Dhaka have also made remarkable strides in manufacturing spare parts, components, accessories, etc. on the basis of models or samples imported from abroad. But these small entrepreneurs are working under serious limitations. That includes lack of precision tools, outdated or obsolete machinery, lack of technical and training assistance, shortage of funds, space, insufficient space, lack of designs and samples, and lack of quality raw materials. In many countries of the world like India, Japan, South Korea, etc., subcontracting has been used as a unique and effective tool for the promotion of small and medium scale entrepreneurs. Subcontracting as a concept in industrial development strategy began to gain around in Bangladesh from the first 5-year plan in 1973 to 1978. The fifth 5-year plan in 1997 to 2002 also laid special emphasis on the growth and development of linkage and subcontracting amongst large, medium and small industries in Bangladesh. Various policy and promotional measures were also adopted to accelerate the development of subcontracting in the country. But apart from a few multinational companies like Bata Shoe Company and Bangladesh Tobacco Company Limited, public sector enterprises have not developed a positive attitude towards this system. Following the trends in entrepreneurship education in the USA, the countries of West Europe, Japan, India and Philippines, separate programs have been launched in Bangladesh for educated youths and women to train in the entrepreneurship. Specialized entrepreneurship courses have also been included in the undergraduate and graduate programs of business education at the university level. Bangladesh Bank is in association with commercial banks, and the Bangladesh Institute of Management launched an entrepreneurial development program for educated unemployed youths. Similarly, BSIC, in association with the USAID, initiated a women entrepreneurship development program in Bangladesh too. In Bangladesh, there is no specialized institution organizing entrepreneurship development program. The institution mentioned above offers entrepreneurship development programs only. They are designed to help individuals achieve income generating and self-employed project or skill development. In conclusion, entrepreneurship development in Bangladesh is at the growing stage, and mostly small and medium entrepreneurs were developed so far by the combined efforts of government and non-government agencies. Moreover, entrepreneurship development is a dynamic process, and definitely it will continue. Entrepreneurship forces creative destruction across markets and industries. Simultaneously, it also creates new products and new business models. In this way, creative destruction is largely responsible for the dynamism of industries and long-run economic growth. Dear audience, thank you very much for listening to me and giving me a chance to talk about the entrepreneurship development scenario of Bangladesh. Thank you, and thank you for inviting me.